Hello everybody! Welcome back to my channel. I'm Crybaby Pumpkin Bun, or Lulu, and welcome back to our blind Let's Play of 100 Line Last Defense Academy. Last time, we fought the Supreme Commander. It was a trap. But we fought them, and we won, and yay, but we did lose both Nozomi and Ima in the fight, and they can't come back. So we had a funeral for them. And now we all have to figure out what to do with the last 6 or whatever days we have, and Aito suggested we break down the door to the defense room. So that's what we're gonna go do. We're gonna go find out what's finally in that defense room and find out that it's probably the flame guy. I'm pretty sure it's the flame guy. We all ran off to the defense room, still wearing our class armor. Looking at it again, it's an abnormally solid-looking door. Not to mention the Undying Flames. Can we really damage this thing, even with our class weapons? Can we really break down a door this strong?
These Undying Flames are in the way, too. Getting rid of them with an extinguisher isn't going to do anything, right?
Let's all attack at once with our class weapons. If we work together, I'm sure we can manage something. Even if we can, should we really be doing this? Ain't no use chickening out now. After everything we've been through, we gotta do this.
Oh, Ima would do it.
Destroying the door we've been protecting all this time with our own hands. Who'd have thought it would come to this?
Not me, that's for sure.
I know it feels strange, but it's time for us to see the truth for ourselves. Let's break down this door.
Yeah, baby! I feel like it now! Who's ready?
I don't need you to tell me. Let's do this. It is time. On your guard, door. Okay, here goes. All of us faced the defense room door and simultaneously readied our class weapons. But before we could attack, is it gonna open for us? Suddenly, he appeared before us.
What the? It's a monster! A ghost!
Oh, hey, Flame Boy.
Wait! This is the guy Takumi told us about.
The person made of undying flames?
Yeah. The same one who keeps appearing in front of me. This is the Undying Flame Boy.
Oh, is this him? He's kinda cute.
I ship it.
But what is this thing? Undying flames in the form of a person?
It clearly ain't human. It must be an invader.
No, I'm not an invader.
Huh?
It was a strange voice. Rather than hearing it with my ears, it was like it was resonating directly inside my body.
I am not your enemy. I've always been in here. I've been inside the defense room this whole time.
Yes. I swear, I have to come up with a new voice on episode 40, like 5? Oh my god. Game, what are you doing to me? Can you hear me? Can you finally hear me? Yeah, I can hear you, but why now? Is this because of the Supreme Commander's cryptoglobin? Same as how I started to understand the invader's language? No, it's similar, but I think it must be a little different.
Huh?
To begin with, this isn't my true appearance. It's an avatar created using cryptoglobin. An avatar created from cryptoglobin? This voice isn't normal either. It was made with cryptoglobin, so it can only be heard with cryptoglobin. But you couldn't hear me with the power you had before. It wasn't strong enough.
Huh?
Now that you've absorbed enough cryptoglobin, it's allowed you to hear my voice. Okay, I guess that makes sense. Hey, Takumi, are you perhaps able to hear what he's saying? Oh, yeah. This is the first time, but I can hear him.
Really? I can't hear a thing. I can tell he's talking, though. So what is he?
Oh, right. Well, we've got a lot of questions. I'll try asking him. Tell me, who exactly are you? As I mentioned before, this body is an avatar created with Cryptoglobin. My real body is inside of the defense room. Why the defense room? Isn't there a weapon inside of there? I'm not a weapon. I'm a person just like you. Not an ordinary human, though. Because of some random mutation, I have extra powerful Cryptoglobin. Extra powerful? It allows me to create and control undying flames. The Wall of Fire was created with my Cryptoglobin's power as well. You made the Wall of Fire? This form, too. I created it by manipulating undying flames. My real body cannot leave the defense room, so sometimes I check on things in the school by creating an avatar. You stumbled upon that avatar before and mistook me for an invader. What's your real body look like, and why is it in the defense room? I don't know that myself. What am I, really, I wonder? Huh? At the very least, I know I am not your enemy, because I'm just like all of you. I was also brought here to protect humanity. You were brought here too? To protect humanity? Hey, what are you talking about? Are you saying this guy's got the same mission as us?
But what's he been doing here?
You want to know my purpose here at the Academy. I'll tell you, although Sire originally forbade me from telling anyone. Really? He told you to stay quiet? But he's not here anymore. You all came for answers, right? Ever since I was brought to this school, I've been storing up undying flames in the defense room. After 100 days, that power will be enough to raise all life on this planet. All life? So you'll kill off the invaders with your power. You're going to burn them all with the undying flames? I suppose so. It seems humanity wants to annihilate them at all costs. Is that what it takes to stop world death? Will world death end if the invaders all die? I don't know the details myself. Siri never told me. You weren't told anything, but you're the one who has to actually burn them all. Yes, I'm just like you in that regard. I exist only to be used by humanity. Being used. Yeah, that sounds about right. When you activate that power of yours, what will happen to the rest of us? Will we be burned up with the invaders? I didn't hear anything from Siri on the subject, but I doubt you'd walk away unscathed after being bathed in undying flames. So we'll die after all. That really is our fate. Hey, Takumi, what's this guy saying? It's about time you start sharing what you know. Yeah, you're right. Well, I relayed everything I'd heard to the others. They'd all had their suspicions about it, of course, but hearing it from the source had a lot more impact. All of them were shocked. They needed a minute to take it all in.
So, are you really going to be killed on day 100? Burned up by the undying flames, along with the invaders? We're gonna die! We're gonna die together! We were all just sacrificial pawns in this plan. Ema included.
Our worst nightmares were right on the money. I wish we could have been wrong. So all that stuff about going home on day 100 and seeing the people we care about again. All that was just a bunch of bullshit. We were deceived from the very start. I'll never get to see Leo again. Hey, the undying flames are part of this guy's power, right? Can't he just, not set them off? Is that something you can do? No, I'm sorry. My real body doesn't have the power to do that. What do you mean? The flames that aren't going to kill us all are your power, aren't? Or the flames that are going to kill us are all your power, right? Aren't they? Yes, but my body, it's Just then, someone stepped forward and inserted themselves between us. May I have a moment? Aito spoke to the boy in the undying flames. I can't hear you, but you can hear me, right? If so, I'd like you to hear me out. Could you let us see your real body? Huh? I'd like to see it with my own eyes, before the end. The true form of who we've been protecting. That's why we all came here to the defense room in the first place. How about it? Actually, I was going to suggest that myself. I thought it would be more convincing than trying to explain it with words. You'll understand once you see me. You'll see that I have no power at all, that I can't do anything. With that, the boy wreathed in undying flames turned to face the defense room door. He began walking forward and went straight through. As he did so, the undying flames in front of the door were extinguished. In the center of that sturdy door was now a gaping hole as if it had melted clean away. The door's been destroyed? Such power. Looks like we can go in easily enough now. Well, are we gonna?
This hole, it was made for us.
Takumi, let's check it out. Right. Okay, here goes.
I've got to admit, I feel kind of nervous.
Same here. What could be beyond this door? Our bodies stiff and tense, we approached the door. And we went inside. This place was hard to describe in words. The school we've been staying in all this time was strange, but this place was even stranger. Damn, it's huge. This is some real sci-fi shit.
Hey, are those missiles over there? They're hooked up to that device in the center. Is it making the undying flames? It looks like the flames are being packed into dozens of missiles. Are they really gonna fire all these missiles on day 100? I love that.
Those are what's going to burn up every last bit of life on Earth. It's all the more believable after seeing them ourselves. Holy Jumanji, so are you there? I'm a little scared. More importantly, where's the Ghost Boy's real body? Where is he?
Over here.
I heard a voice that didn't seem to be coming from any one particular place, rather echoing directly inside me. I've been here this whole time, for almost 100 days, unable to move an inch, just having the power of my cryptoglobin absorbed continually, here in this machine, inside Last Defense Academy. What? Where are you?
Right in front of you.
In the sphere. In front of me. You mean inside of that machine? There? I was given the mission of eradicating all life on Earth through the power of my cryptoglobin, regardless of my own will. The extraction of my cryptoglobin is fully automated, so I remain here, immobile, simply being drained. I have no freedom. I am no more than an object, or maybe I should say, a weapon. I don't even have my own name. Not even a name? I can't move my body properly, let alone leave this place. So I created an avatar to try and talk to all of you, the people fighting alongside me. But my voice couldn't reach you. If I'd been able to talk to you sooner, maybe we could have avoided losing so many of you. But it's too late for regrets now. Time can only move forward, never back. So you're really in here? Sealed up inside that device? Yes, look for yourselves. My real body, my pitiful and wretched form. Determined, I began to make my way towards the device. There's like I don't know, 15% chance it's going to be Karo's body or something. That's a theory my brain came up with. I don't know. Let's find out. At the top of it was a transparent capsule. I went up the stairs until I was right next to it and peered inside.
Oh, he's a baby.
What the?
I couldn't help but let out a cry. Inside the capsule was maybe the last thing I'd been expecting. It was a tiny newborn baby.
What is going on here? Don't tell me this is... What?
Aito? Is this the Aito betrayal moment? I've been suspicious of Aito for a few days now. He's gonna absorb... Oh my god.
What the hell is he doing? Stop
I think he just absorbed that.
System down. System down. Emergency. Emergency. Switching to reserve power supply. Restore system immediately.
What the heck? What's happening? Incredible! Such incredible power! It's like no other cryptoglobin I've taken before. Incomprehensible power! You see?
Yeah, I've been suspicious of you this whole time, partly because, well, not extremely suspicious, but the fact that his abilities are judged during execution always was a red flag for me, and now I feel like I think we're starting to see why. Aito, what are you doing? Huh? What am I doing? Can't you see? I took his power! The same cryptoglobin that the Supreme Commander was so desperate to have. You actually killed him. Oh, the baby inside that capsule is mummified now. I don't know what a baby was doing in there, but it's not my problem. I don't care at all. I shouted out all around me.
Hey, can you hear me? If you're still there, say something.
But my voice just echoed emptily. The strange voice from before never answered. Oh, he's gone for good, trust me.
You can do that, can't you? We are friends, after all.
You. Huh? What the hell were you thinking? Do you even know what you just did? Of course, I'm fully aware. That's why I did it, obviously. Wow. Don't tell me Aito's getting into the darkness!
Does this mean the true identity of the traitor is... Huh? Traitor?
Oh, I knew that you and Ema were searching for the traitor, Kako. Alas, it seems you didn't find your way to me, but that was quite a boon for me. I should thank you.
What? What is the meaning of this? It's him. He did it all. Hiriko and the prisoner. He killed them.
What? Sir Aito? That's right. It was all me.
I killed Hiroko. I killed the prisoner. I destroyed Sire. I did it all. I gave you hideous monsters the punishment you deserved.
Monsters? No, it's not true. Is it, Aito? You need to put more trust in your friends. Everything I'm telling you is the truth. Then how did you manage to kill Sire? Oh, you want to know? Fine. Anything for a friend.
Oh.
First, I called Siri over to the gym. I told him there was something I wanted to discuss alone after sleeping hours. Then I acted like I was ready to fight, and once I talked to him for a while and got him to let his guard down, I told him I wanted to teach me how to use Hemoanima, and I transformed.
Then I stabbed him with this very blade. It wasn't hard to destroy him once his guard was down. The first blow was fatal, and then it was over.
The history of science are fascinating.
Well, wait a minute. We weren't supposed to be able to touch him. He said he had bombs implanted in our bodies.
Oh, that was just a bluff. A bluff? Or so I'd been hoping anyway. Unfortunately, the explosives are real.
Oh, okay, it's just you killed him before he could activate.
It's a good thing I killed him instantly in one shot. I don't remember what happened after that.
Presumably because I was killed by my bomb exploding. Then how are you still alive? Is your body secretly made of rubber, or sand, or boogers? Don't tell me. The Revivomatic. Yes, the Revivomatic brought me back. It's fully automated and works outside of battle, too. Sirei had prepared for being attacked by someone, but it seems he didn't anticipate an attack that was a sudden lethal blow. After that, I had to destroy the evidence. I put the dismembered Sirei into trash bags.
Then I went out and disposed of his remains in the ruins outside the school. It was a little unexpected when Takumi found them later on, though.
Why would you do that? What was the point of destroying Sirei?
I'll tell you my motives later. Isn't there something else you should be asking instead? Come on, you're not going to ask about Hiruko? I know we all hated her, but you could at least spare a thought for her.
You killed Hiruko too? You went and laid hands on a woman?
I did, of course. I could never win in an honest fight, so...
I snuck into her room while she was sleeping. You know how Hiruko was. But even she didn't see this coming. She made it easy for me to kill her. She was so shocked when she died. She made the ugliest face.
You're so screwed up, man! I wish I could have seen how she looked, too.
That evening, Hiruko had promised to reveal everything to us the next day.
Oh.
But it's a relief that I'll finally get it off my chest. I'm going to sleep well tonight. Aito took advantage of the opening and her relaxed mood gave him. After I killed her and drained her cryptoglobin, I snuck out and disposed of the mummy in the ruins further out. But then, of course, you had to go and find that body too. You're quite the perplexing person, Takumi. Oh, what about the prisoner? She was already a blackened mummy by the time we found her.
Oh.
Everyone was utterly focused on finding her in Ima back then.
But I went alone to search in an area away from everyone else.
Oh, you weren't in this picture.
I figured if I could find them first, I'd be able to absorb their cryptoglobin in secret. Luckily for me, that's exactly what happened. Except I only found the prisoner. After that, I pretended as if I just found the prisoner's body. Hey, everybody! Here, come over here!
It's Aito. Did he find something? See? Now you believe I did it, right?
Who even are you?
Me? I'm Aito Outsuki, of course. This is the real me. This is who I've always been. You mean you've been deceiving us all along? Lying to us? You were always thinking of your friends and worrying about everyone. All of that was a lie? Come on, Aito, answer me. That's right, it was a lie. Sorry about that.
That's all you have to say? Why did you betray us? What benefit is there to taking the side of the invaders?
I don't intend to take the side of the invaders. I don't really get what they're all about.
Then why?
Because, genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, I want to wipe out humanity in all of its hideousness. I've always loathed humans.
I hate them so much! I can't stand it! Ugly, reeking, nasty, repulsive human beings!
What are you talking about? It's been that way since the day I was born. In my eyes, all of humanity looks like unsightly, freakish, eerie monsters. The sound their voices produce is utterly disturbing, and when they come close, their stench makes me want to avert my face.
I recall the doctor said I have an unexplained cognitive disorder. These strange symptoms apparently only occur in humans. The only person who looks normal is my own reflection in the mirror. All other humans are no more than hideous, repulsive beings. When I was a child, I thought I was insane. I kept hoping my symptoms would someday improve. I did everything I could to avoid human contact, and hid myself away in the library. I read all manner of books there, especially ones about humanity's journey through history. As I studied these histories, left behind, unread and covered in dust, I discovered the truth. I found out just how ugly and sinful humans really are. Humans are always fighting, belittling, cursing, hating, stealing, defrauding, mocking, deceiving, envying, abusing, arguing, and killing each other. They're wretched, horrible monsters who trample on the dignity of other creatures' lives without any compunctions or guilt.
What is this? Have you lost your mind, Seraito? That includes world death, you know. That was a disaster caused by mankind. Humans continually engage in their brazen destruction of Mother Earth, the very one who birthed them. The extreme weather was a warning from the planet, and still humanity made no attempt to stop. In the end, Earth chose death. One more horrible tragedy caused by human ugliness.
What's the point of all this rambling?
Once I found out just how repulsive humanity really is, I had a realization. I wasn't insane. I was the only person left on this planet with any decency at all. My eyes are righteous. Righteous eyes that can see the ugliness of humanity for what it really is. My ears and nose, they're righteous too. There's nothing wrong with me. Human beings are the ones who are insane. All of you are hideous monstrosities. You must perish as soon as possible.
You think you're not insane? That's the craziest kind of crazy.
No, you just don't notice what's wrong with humanity because your eyes aren't righteous. Okay, so this is an issue of cognitive flexibility or cognitive rigidity. You way too much rigid thinking. Strong sense of justice, if you want to call it that, but it's cognitive rigidity. Nobody else can see it, so I have to fix it myself. Just me, the only decent person on this planet. What is it you think you have to do? Annihilate humanity, of course. I was chosen to do just that. Chosen as the savior who will destroy all of this vile species. That's why I have these eyes. Are you serious, dude? Of course I'm serious. Even back in the complex, I knew this was my destiny. I tried desperately to think of how I could make it happen. I studied hard and planned on climbing up the political ladder. But then I was brought here. At first, I felt like I shouldn't be here, but then it all clicked into one place. After all, what's transpiring here is a battle for the fate of humanity. It's exactly the kind of golden opportunity I've been waiting for. It convinced me more than ever that I was the chosen savior. If humanity's fate will be decided here, I could take matters into my own hands and throw this whole operation into chaos. I'd gotten my chance. A righteous destiny will come to the righteous. I was right in what I was trying to accomplish.
What about your family and everyone you love? You're going to kill them all too?
What? There's nobody that I love. As for my family, I killed them when I was a kid. I couldn't bear to be around such hideous creatures. You killed them? Your own family? This guy's freaking crazy. Who knew this was the kind of guy Aito really was? I totally misjudged you. You're not cute at all. I suffered to get this far, okay? Do you have any idea how much I've had to endure? You're all such eyesores, such ghastly and grotesque creatures. Speaking to you for any length of time makes my chest ache uncontrollably. Your appearance, your voice, your movement, your smell, all of it makes my skin crawl. I've been suffering this whole time. That's why you got pains in your chest and had to leave sometimes. It's been nothing but agony for me up until this very day, living with a bunch of nasty mutants like you. All I wanted was for all of you to die. I've been wishing for that this whole time. Stop it. I'm going to lose my mind. But if I were to kill you all right away, whoever's in charge just might send reinforcements. Then I wouldn't be able to wipe out humanity, so I just grit my teeth and suffered through it. As I held my tongue for almost 100 days, working my magic behind the scenes to make sure all of your plans went to waste.
You're saying you were deliberately misleading us this whole time?
Yes, indeed. All for this very moment. And now, I've had enough. I want to eliminate you ugly creatures so bad.
I can't stand it anymore!
Okay, everyone. I guess we're doing this. Our backs are against the wall. Get ready.
Battle for Saito? Okay, he's able to make invaders too.
When I was first brought here, I was desperate to get back to the complex as soon as possible. I needed to do everything I could to achieve greatness and destroy humanity. More importantly, I just didn't want to be around you hideous freaks. But I realized that if this was the battle for the fate of humanity, I could easily annihilate them all by sabotaging the mission. Killing everyone straight away might mean replacements would be called to fill in the gaps. And security around the defense system and the war room and the revivomatic in the infirmary was so tight, I couldn't have destroyed them even if I wanted to. That's why I did everything from the shadows. That's also why I insisted we shouldn't fight at first. I'm the one who killed Sirei before he could tell us anything. I didn't need everyone finding out the truth and coming together. I snuck out into the city ruins to dispose of the remains. I made it seem like I ran away so that no one would suspect me. Unfortunately, I got lost on the way there. I was about to give up and figured my dream would die unfulfilled. But then, I was able to continue with my plans because you saved me, Takumi. Thank you. After that, I continued fighting with everyone superficially. But in secret, I was still working to sabotage you and keeping you divided. It was the same when Hiroko volunteered to lead the team. I had to undermine her to keep you all from coming together. I said whatever I had to in order to get Takumi on my side. Then killed Hiroko when she was on her own. It wasn't enough to just kill you. I wanted to put you into a state of as much despair as possible. Because the whole time, I was hating you horrible monsters more and more. That's why I burned the food supplies after the barbecue. I knocked everybody out with sleeping pills I learned how to make in the library. And when we went exploring for more food supplies, I'm the one who attacked you and rendered you unconscious, Takumi. I really loathed you for getting so cocky after saving my life. I can hardly stand it. I thought if I abandoned you in the desert, you'd die an agonizing death. which would finally solve my problems. But then you came back with your friends from second to last Defense Academy. Takumi, you irritating little ogre. I knew then that you were my true nemesis. Of course, you didn't notice a thing. You blamed the whole series of events on the invader made of undying flames. Thanks to that, I could rest easy and continue my work. I'm also the one who let the prisoner out while the fake Moko was rampaging. I was hoping she'd make things more interesting. But all she did before running away was to take Ina. When I found her at the enemy base, she was no longer of any use to me. Although it was nice to be able to absorb her power. Absorbing both Hiroko and the prisoner's cryptoglobin has actually given me quite the power boost, you know? But I never tipped my hand. I hid it from every last one of you disgraceful humans. As if I'd let any of you get the upper hand on me. It's been hell for me, hearing you hideous monstrosities calling me your friend all this time. When I kill you, I'm going to make it hurt every step of the way. That's why I singled out Nozomi too. What?
This is a long monologue. Alright, cool. I didn't want to click buttons during it because I didn't want it to like interrupt it or anything. Alright. I was taking some look around.
I got this!
There's
2 arms!
a couple things. One is if I start with this. Oh. What are you saying? What do you mean you singled out Nozomi? Oh no, now, Takumi, calm down. You're so ugly when you lose your cool. I suppose you can't help it. She was important to you after all. She was essentially a substitute for the childhood friend you left behind in the complex, right? Such an ugly way of thinking, replacing one person with another. But it suits an ugly person like you. Enough! Just answer the question. Oh, sorry. As usual, I'm terrible at reading the room. It was the proposal from the Supreme Commander that did it. That was all I could have ever asked for. She said she'd send us to the artificial satellite. That meant I'd be able to botch this whole project. At the same time, I'd be able to use my powered-up Hemoanima to destroy all the people who evacuated to the satellite.
As if you'd ever get away with that. We would have been there to stop you.
Oh, please. All I had to do was catch you off guard and pick you off one by one. There's no Revivomatic up there, after all.
You were going to kill all of us once we made it to the satellite?
It's too bad the Supreme Commander's proposal was a trap. That threw me, I have to admit. I did already have a feeling that it might have been, though.
So you turned us against Nozomi because she was opposed to accepting the offer?
I just saw my opportunity and seized it. You guys were the ones attacking her so shamefully. You didn't need any convincing to act that way.
Does that mean you're the one who told the others about Nozomi was...
Yes, it was me. I told everyone. I told them it was just hearsay and encouraged them to pass it on. After 2 or 3 days, the stories had spread, but nobody could tell where it came from anymore. But how the hell did you know about our conversation? I was alone with her when she told me all that. Alone? Really? Think, Takumi. Did you check? Huh? Here's a word of advice. You should be really more careful. Or you should really be more careful about locking your door.
Oh, there's something I want to talk to you about. If it's not an inconvenience, can I come to your room later?
My room... Yeah, that's fine. After overhearing your little exchange, I left the cafeteria before you and while you were out. Okay, but I want you to keep everything I'm about to tell you a secret from the others. At least until we make it to day 100. That's fine. That's why you wanted to meet in my room, right?
I snuck into your room.
I see you staring at his butt.
Thanks to your carelessness. I got a front row seat to your private conversation.
Hiding under someone's bed is so nasty.
That's barely her voice, whatever. His aura is the color of the Supreme Creeper.
So you revealed the secrets you learned in order to isolate Nozomi.
I added a few creative additions to the story to make it really stick. I'm so glad you simpletons bought into it. That's horrible. It's such a cruel thing to do. I've been hoping to get rid of Nozomi for some time. Despite being so ugly, she clearly had an influence over all of you. If left unchecked, she would strengthen our sense of unity. It was a happy mistake for me when her rejection symptoms started with such great timing. Why? Why would you do all of this? Why would you go this far? How many times do I have to tell you? Because you're all hideous. Humans are ugly, disgusting, noxious beasts. As the only decent person alive, I have a duty to eliminate them. I had to derail this operation by any means necessary. I trusted you. I thought of you as my friend. Trust? Friendship? Seriously, I wish you'd stop it with the disgusting misunderstandings. You really thought I had some sort of soft spot for a ghoul like you? You thought I actually liked you? Was that an idea that brought you comfort? Oh, that's gross. So very ugly.
I knew it! You freaks need to be destroyed!
Enough of your babbling! You don't think we'll let some deranged defect like you destroy us, do you?
Oh, not just you. It's all of humanity that must be destroyed. The Earth herself craves it. That's why world death started. Everyone wants you to die, so why do you insist on trying to live? Is it that hard for you to put your repulsive egos aside?
What's wrong with having an ego? What's wrong with trying to live? Life is precious. It's only natural that we'd want to preserve ours. We're putting everything we have into living. No matter the circumstances, no matter the situation. We'll do everything we can to live up until our very last moment. And if you're going to deny us that, then you're our enemy. I'm not about to stand by and let you kill me. No way am I going to die here. We live on for everyone who died. No matter what happens, we'll keep living.
Stop raising that obnoxious voice of yours. It's so unbearably nasty. All of this time, every single day I spent masquerading as one of your friends has been torture. But now, I can finally act as your enemy. Now I can finally destroy you. This power I have obtained will bring everything to an end.
The filth of mankind needs to be annihilated, so I can restore the true beauty of the Earth. You hear me? Humanity must fall!
Alright.
Filthy humans, perish and be gone. Die, monster!
Who's the real monster here?
My dear brother died because of you. I won't let you get away with that.
Here we go, everybody. Let's stop him here and now. Eliminate! Eito Atsuki!
Now for the real battle.
I'll show you what I'm truly capable of. The power I've consumed is incredible. My strength and specialist skill have grown immensely. This is the end for you unsightly blights on existence.
Alright. We got this.
The hideousness of humanity makes me sick. Your filth, too. It takes everything I have to hold back my nausea. Yet you still try to live. It's my duty to destroy you.
You'll go no further. My turn at last.
Yes, I'm starting off very defensively because This is gonna be interesting.
I'll go, if you can stand me.
Let's start with an aggression signal, and that's gonna be all I'm doing is just setting up some defenses with an aggression signal, because it's a decent-sized group.
If anything, the invaders are the decent ones.
Oh god.
I couldn't care less what happens to them, as long as humans.
That's not good if they're able to kill it that easily. Oh my god, this is gonna be a pain.
Trash like me deserves. I'm ready as I'll ever be.
How much is your Mega Punch at?
Can.
3, 4 only? Okay. Let's see. Start off.
I'm ready.
Energy Sniper. Can you hit anybody? Can you? No. Without moving, I can't hit anything important. So for her... God, Queen Grouped is actually apparently bad. Can I not? Oh wait. Wrong thing.
See when.
Everyone's weakened. That's good to know.
I'm taking the wheel.
Looks like Deadlights to get some space.
Onwards.
Jumanji / to start killing stuff, I guess. It does ignore armor, which is convenient.
I'm good whenever.
I can hear music in the background, and I kind of wish I could pay more attention to it, but it's so quiet.
Men! Onwards.
Thing is, I just don't know a good way of handling this. Kaito is one of my strongest, and apparently he's so... Okay. This might take me 2 tries because I don't know his... Oh my god, everything's burning.
Not half bad.
That's not good.
After I kill you all here, I'm going to make my way onto that artificial satellite. Because if there are any human survivors there, I need to make sure they're eliminated as well. And that will be made possible once I absorb all of your powers.
Okay.
I can finally fulfill my lifelong dream. I'll defend all of you! I got one!
You think that's enough to stop me? Prepare to experience true artistry! You'd better take care of the rest!
Let's see, wait, is that her death thing instead? I meant to use the regular... Whatever. Whatever. Let's see.
I still got some kills in me.
We do have a lot of things over here. Okay, I mean, I guess I can use this. God, I wish I could hit both at once, but I can't. Whatever, I can kill them for free, and which will save me some damage at least.
I've got you!
I do have a bunch of guys over there still. That's okay.
Not there yet. I'm not done yet.
I'm gonna run over here, I guess, and do that. It's gonna get most of them.
Take care of the rest.
Let's do this! All in ass! Let's freaking go!
To do that. No. Eat this. Like that once.
Let's give it to him!
Like this once. Right? this it gets close to them, and then we saw that one guy left. Whatever. I'll leave one guy alive for now. It's fine.
I'm not finished yet. I'll kill them all.
Hopefully that doesn't kill me.
I am dead tired.
No.
Let's go!
I feel fine is a good one. It doesn't do terribly large good at first, but
Fine.
I wish I could detonate those bombs right now, but I can't. Oh well.
Boring.
Who is still able to do stuff? I mean, I can always accelerate, which heals fatigue and gets people back. I don't remember who's fatigued versus just stunned. Like, you're stunned, you're stunned. You're not.
Leave me behind.
I don't think he can hit you back from there, right? Oh, he can. Shoot. But that worked.
I mustn't submit. Don't leave me behind.
Agility potion.
This is a trifle.
Maybe right there should be safe. Yes.
Can't stop now.
So we have 40 health. Everyone is like stunned. So I need to not let her get stunned. I'm actually going to power Panacea.
Put this to use.
Strategic material. Attack potion.
Leave it to me.
Jumanji slash. We'll keep going. 5 damage.
Let us begin.
Jumanji slash. 5 damage. Boost Hemo Anima. Move again.
Power flows through me. Leave it to me.
Jumanji slash. Again.
Let us begin.
Jumanji slash again. Aito's getting low now. We got this.
No.
I forget how much damage we are able to do because I don't end up often doing it. God, we've lost 3 people so far. 20 HP though. We got this. Even if it isn't a perfect defense, 20 HP is doable. Jumanji Sword seems to be the best option. I can't reach from here. I'm 1 spot too short.
Leave it to me.
Agility potion it is.
Two arms.
So let's start with 1. There is, well, I don't have the things I need to do that.
Let me at him.
Gets it down to 9. I think I win this turn. Oh yeah, because that also gives me an AP back.
How's that?
Onward.
Jumanji slash.
Let us begin.
Because I can safely use that without him counterattacking.
Onward.
And then I can just... Yeah, Jumanji slash is really great for things that can counterattack because you can be perfectly outside of range for them a lot.
Huh?
I lost, but how? I've absorbed so much cryptoglobin. How could I still come up short? This is wrong. It's all wrong. How could someone as righteous as me lose? What gives you deranged humans the right to live in my place? Enough of this. You're the deranged one.
You're seriously repulsive.
You messed everything up, asshole.
He broke that device too. And the guy with the undying flames is gone.
Does
that mean we failed? everything we sacrificed to defend the school, it's all going to go to waste? It seems like the mission's a failure.
Well, when you put it that way, I suppose I did manage to accomplish the bare minimum. This is all your fault, you traitorous scoundrel. But what was with that baby? What was it doing there? We just don't know. And now, I guess we never will. But if the mission failed, that means nothing's going to happen on day 100 now. So we don't have to die anymore, right?
The invaders have been defeated, and world death hasn't been stopped. For all we know, it might not be long until it finishes off the planet. And with no way of getting to the artificial satellite, we're stuck waiting for the end here.
But wouldn't the people from the satellite send someone to get us?
They're not going to waste resources on disposable pawns. Especially after we caused their mission to fail. So we have to live here, alone, on a dying world, until world death finally destroys everything?
No way in hell am I going along with that.
Oh man! Our lives are seriously so screwed up!
It's starting to sound like you would have been better off if the Supreme Commander had killed you. I regret not being able to destroy all of the people who fled the artificial satellite. But I'm happy that everything you did here ended up being totally worthless.
That alone gives meaning to all my plans and struggles.
It all ended up being worthless. I see. So we failed. We lost. Ever since that very day we came here, we'd felt so confused, so lost. But even without knowing the whole truth, I still worked alongside everyone I met here. We kept the school safe together. One way or another, we fought hard to protect it. Through sleepless nights and the grief of what we'd lost, we gave it everything we had. And now, we failed. At the very last minute, it all fell through. Not because the invaders defeated us, but because we were betrayed by one of our own. Our defeat was set in stone now. Everything we'd done had just been one big waste of time. Oh well. Shocking, isn't it? But you managed to avoid a real tragedy thanks to me. You should be grateful.
What do you mean, a real tragedy?
I've been keeping this a secret from all of you, but may as well come clean. Just like how Takumi came to understand the invaders' language after he absorbed the Supreme Commander's cryptoglobin, I also came to understand their language thanks to the prisoner's cryptoglobin. What? She didn't have the strength of the Supreme Commander, but her power was, let's say, special, all the same. In all of our battles since then, I've been listening to what the commanders had to say. That's how I found out about the truth behind this war. The truth?
Have you completely lost it? We learned the truth a long time ago.
Is that right? Enlighten me.
World death decimated the human population, and the remainder of humanity was forced to live in underground shelters like the residential complex.
But because of world death, the planet itself wasn't going to hold out for much longer.
The invaders are trying to hurry the process along. They were created by world death for that purpose.
So long as those things are around, the planet won't last long. That's why this mission was launched.
The people in charge sent a baby with special cryptoglobin built up.
Okay, yeah, I did this time. There's a typo. Okay.
The people in charge sent a baby with special cryptoglobin to build up undying flames and massacre the invaders all at once.
The baby would need 100 days to store up enough flames. Our mission was to protect him during that time.
The survivors of humanity would get caught up in the collateral damage if they stayed on Earth. So they evacuated onto an artificial satellite in the sky.
Indeed. What they said.
Right. That's what you think the truth is. You've got it all wrong.
Heck yes. The ugliness of mankind far exceeds your imagination. You never found out the real truth. I wonder what would have happened if you did.
What?
What are you talking about? Then what is the real truth? What do you know that we don't? Stop that, I beg of you. Don't look at me with that hideous face. Don't yell in that repulsive voice. Keep your stench away from me. Enough. Answer me.
Never! Why would I tell you horrendous ogres anything? You've wasted your time here without ever knowing why. You can just rot in despair over that fact.
Just then, an announcement began echoing throughout the school.
Full system error. Emergency. Reserve power will soon be depleted. Restore system immediately.
The reserve power is depleted? Takumi, it's over. I can't stand to hear this creep's ramblings any longer.
I shall slay this evil myself. No, I'm gonna do it. Traitorous assholes got it coming. Wait, guys. Let me. All this happened because I saved him that time. If I hadn't done that, we wouldn't be in this mess. I'll take responsibility for him. Being killed by the one I despise the most is truly a fitting end to this tragedy. Go ahead, take all that I am. You'll be the strongest of them all now, Takumi. How nice for you. Who cares about that? There's no one left to fight. I suppose that's true.
This is the end, Eito.
Goodbye, Takumi. You know, until the very end. I hated, loathed, and despised you so much. I just couldn't help myself!
All systems shutting down.
Okay, yeah, that was a difficult battle. It was real hard. And we still got an S. Alright. Alright. I'm okay with that. Day 96. From then on, all the school's facilities ceased to function. It was as if Last Defense Academy itself had died. No good. Nothing's working anywhere.
Same with the cafeteria. The refrigerator and Rationomatic aren't powering on. We still have non-perishables though, so we should be okay for a while.
What the heck happened?
The undying flames in the defense room were probably the power source for the rest of the school.
Ah. Once I tow off the person who was making them, all the other functions must have stopped too.
Then what are we supposed to do now? We're in the middle of nowhere with nothing to sustain us. Hey, speaking of nothing, has anyone taken a peek outside? It's a seriously depressing sight.
Outside? Okay. When I looked out the window, I saw something I didn't think was possible. The wall of undying flames that surrounded the school had gone out. The only thing out there now was the endless city ruins. The wall of fire is gone too.
I guess that's what it's always looked like out here, but it feels strange.
Is this really how it ends? Do we really lose to the invaders? If we'd just seen through to that traitor's true nature sooner.
We never could have done that. One never imagined that there was someone sabotaging us behind the scenes.
What about the invaders' all-out attack? Is that still happening?
I wonder. Our mission's already failed after all. At the very least, the enemy no longer has a reason to attack this place as desperately as they did before.
Except to come and finish us all off. I don't want to fight anymore. I'm done fighting.
I thought it was pretty fun, although it wasn't the kind of killing game I was hoping for. Are we sure no one's sending someone to get us? They've really abandoned us?
Why would they rescue people they'd see as disposable?
I'm far too noble and important to be just thrown away. Someday, the Usuzuki family will crush all of humanity.
Knock it off. You sound like Aito.
So now what do we do?
Now what? There's nothing left to do here, but there's no reason to leave either.
Are we just gonna stay until day 100 at least?
I think so. There's nowhere else for a roach-headed, sunken-faced freak like me to go.
You played the game for this far? It wouldn't hurt to see the ending on the final day, right?
We have nothing to do, nowhere to be, nowhere to go. I'm feeling it all over again. The total loss of everything I hold dear. Day 97. Depression napping. When I woke up the next day, I couldn't motivate myself to get out of bed. Emptiness, helplessness. These emotions still overwhelmed me. Losing Karuha and Nozomi, being betrayed by Aito. I had nothing, not even a place to return to. Not anything I could do about any of this. In the end, I couldn't do anything. I whispered listlessly and let my heavy body sink into the bed. And I kept sinking deeper and deeper. Day 98. Day 99. It wasn't even morning when suddenly it happened. What? My body. I didn't know what was causing it, but something abnormal was happening to my body. It wasn't just heavy. Throughout my whole body, I felt warm. No, hot. Abnormally hot. Far beyond anything like a regular fever. Don't tell me. I have rejection symptoms? Had the cryptoglobin rejection that plagued Nozomi finally come for me? Maybe this was what I deserved. I was being punished for being unable to do anything for the baby in the defense room. Punishment for being unable to even trust him, let alone protect him. As I moaned from the intense heat running through my body, I finally stopped resisting it. Soon, I'd lost consciousness as if the heat was swallowing me whole. Yeah, we probably have the Undying Flame power, or something. How much time had passed after that? Minutes, hours, longer still. I couldn't say. I lost all sense of time. The vicious heat assaulting my body didn't subside. It only grew in intensity. Heat woke me from my sleep. It was so hot I felt like I was being burned from the inside out. What is this? I'm burning up. It's like my body's on fire. It's not rejection, is it? It feels like something more. Immediately, my vision filled with flames. Fire erupted from my very body. And not just any flames. They were undying flames? I was enveloped in undying flames. They were emanating from the inside of me. I let out a scream, and then something even stranger happened. The flames that filled my vision pulled away from me. They became a ball-like mass and began to writhe in front of me before forming into another shape. Huh? And just like that, the boy made of undying flames was there.
You? How are you? How am I still alive? Unfortunately, I'm not. My real body is long dead. Killed by Aito. Then... what is this? The last of my consciousness. Remaining in the cryptoglobin. Something like an echo. That's all I am now.
An echo?
I don't understand it myself. The power of Cryptoglobin is truly mysterious. But I'm glad this has happened. I really wanted to talk to you one last time.
It's curious to me too, but I don't have any strong feelings about being killed. Strange, isn't it? To feel nothing about your own death. I'm not even sure that I was ever truly alive in the first place. What do you mean? Not only do I not have a name, but I don't know anything about my origins either. Nothing about my mother or father, or the place or date I was born. Nothing at all? What did my real body look like to you, a newborn baby? You didn't just look like one, you clearly were one. But several years have passed since I was born. I'm about the same age as the rest of you. What? As a trade-off for the overwhelming power I was born with, my body was incapable of growing physically. It was unable to endure the sheer might of my cryptoglobin. The all too great price to pay for the benefits of this mutation. It's ironic, isn't it? My cryptoglobin is practically all-powerful, but my body was incapable of sustaining itself. Please, even if you can't tell me everything, tell me what you know. What is cryptoglobin? I don't know. Even I'm not sure what my power really is. So you've been left in the dark too. I only learned that the enemy had the same power when I arrived here. I still don't know why that is either. So, in the end, not a soul here was told anything. Was that to prevent information from leaking to the enemy, or because we were destined to die here no matter what we did? Because of that body, I never got to experience having friends. I couldn't risk letting anyone come closer to me. Not when I could have lost control over my power at any moment. Cirrei was the only person I ever spoke to. He looked after me since I was young. Really? Him? Yes, he raised me, if only as a weapon. It was my destiny to live and die here at Last Defense Academy, to use this power to eradicate the invaders. Are you okay with that? It doesn't matter. With my body the way it is, I was in no position to resist. I had to cooperate with the mission in order to live. Well, I call it cooperating, but I was just having my power constantly drained from me. Maybe you pity me, but I've long since accepted my existence as a weapon. I never once considered what it was that I personally wanted to do. Not until I heard about all of you. Huh? Cirrei told me on the first day when he brought me here. He said a group of boys and girls my age had been brought here as a special defense unit to protect me. Once I had heard that, I felt happy for some reason. It was my first real emotion. I was so curious. I wanted to get a look at you. So I created an avatar with my cryptoglobin. Behind Cirrei's back, of course. If he'd found out, he would have scolded me for wasting my power. And then you found me. Yes, you mistook me for an invader and began to panic. I see. I'm sorry. No, I realized that it was a natural response, considering my appearance and inability to communicate. Besides, the situation was what it was. After that, I thought I should stop creating avatars. But Cirrei suddenly stopped coming to see me, so I was even more curious what was happening with all of you. I decided to check in on things in this form again, all while trying to stay out of sight. I only appeared in front of you on urgent occasions when I had something I really needed to tell you.
Now that you mention it, whenever we were in a bind, you were always there. You must have realized we were in trouble and tried to warn me.
From your point of view, it must have been a strange being. I must have been a strange being, but I started to feel an affinity for all of you. I started to want to fight alongside all of you as a friend.
As a friend?
All this was very strange to me as well. I had no idea where these feelings were coming from. I envied you.
Envied us? The people who were constantly bickering and never sticking together?
True as that may be, the sight of all of you working so hard to stay alive was beautiful to someone living with no meaning like me.
Hey!
But in the end, it was all for nothing. We failed. It's easy to blame it all on Aito's betrayal, but I'm sure that wasn't the only cause. We were sloppy from the start, about fighting, about protecting each other. I stayed in the same state of mind as when I got dragged into this, fighting without resolve or conviction. And as a result, I lost everything. My comrades, and someone very dear to me too. So you have regrets? You bet I do. I'm full of regret. I just can't stop thinking about it. Wondering if I could have done more. If I just done better. Maybe I could have saved Nozomi, saved Karua. I know regret won't undo anything, but I can't get it out of my head. Even Aito wasn't able to do all of this. Even Aito was able to do all this because of me. Do you want to redo the past? Huh?
The reason I came to you this final time was to talk about exactly that. This is the last message I'll ever give you, and it's the most important of all.
What do you want to tell me?
When I was killed by Aito, all of my cryptoglobin was incorporated into him. I watched your battle from inside of him, and I noticed something. A strange occurrence with Aito's specialist skill.
Really? What happened to it?
After absorbing my cryptoglobin, Aito's specialist skill underwent, I suppose you'd call it, an evolution.
It sure seemed that way when we were fighting him.
It must have been the effect of my cryptoglobin. It seemed to stimulate the power that was already inside of him. And now, by way of Aito, that cryptoglobin resides in you. Your specialist skill, which allows you to redo things, should have evolved to its highest level. If you use that power, you would be able to return further back in time than before. All the way back to the beginning of this 100-day period, in fact.
Back to the beginning? You're telling me I could do all 100 days over again?
I think you have the power to do so. I can feel it from inside of you.
Is this for real? Can I really go back and redo it? Redo all of it?
Naturally, you'll be the only one going back. You'd have to part ways with everyone.
Huh? Then what would happen to the others? Would they all have to keep living here in this timeline?
I'm not sure. They may continue to exist as part of a parallel world, or they might vanish the moment you redo things. I can't tell you anything for certain. There's no telling how returning to the past might affect other things either.
What do you mean?
The flow of time is, by nature, one of the absolute truths of the world. There's no way that flow can be reversed. Breaking that rule and warping time to your own ends is bound to have consequences. Something unexpected might happen if, in the world you return to, it might have some unfathomable effects on your cryptoglobin.
Even on the cryptoglobin?
Nothing would be out of the realm of possibility. you'd be using your power to violate the very laws of the universe. At any rate, redoing the past will come with risks, at the very least. And it will also mean that you'll have to fight all of your battles again. You'll have to fight this cruel war all over again from the start. The outcome may not necessarily be positive. In fact, it could be worse. It could end worse than it has now. But if you're plagued with regret, if you wish to reclaim what you've lost, then you ought to try using that power. You should try to redo the past.
It's your decision to make. You should choose what you think is the correct path. You should press forward and trust in your decision.
Okay, I'm pressing forward. It's not doing anything. Sorry. Even if I die, I want to press forward and trust in my decision. Trust in my decision. That's all I wanted to say. I'm glad I finally got the chance to tell you. What happens to you now? I believe I will simply vanish. Or rather, I've already vanished. The fact that I'm here in this way is one more miracle brought about by Cryptoglobin. So now I'm going to disappear for good. I always should have. Could you tell me one last thing before you go? You were nameless. You had no roots. You were incapable of living on your own, treated like a weapon, and then killed.
Hey!
Do you want to relive that life? I wonder. Maybe it's not worth reliving. But I am what I am, so I don't think anything will ever change. But if I could, there is something I'd like to do. What's that?
Next time, I want to befriend all of you. I want to argue with you and fight with you. And until the moment I die, I want to do everything I can to live.
Leaving those words behind, the flames slowly converging. Like flames slowly converging, the ghost boy vanished. Day 99. There were no announcements playing anymore. I awoke on day 99 in an eerie silence. I woke on day 99 in an eerie silence. I hadn't moved from my bed. I couldn't get the conversation from last night out of my head. I can redo the past, but I'm the only one who can do it. I don't know what will happen to the others, and I have no idea what will be affected or how things will change as a result of me going back. And above all, if I redo the past, I'd have to fight for 100 days all over again. I wonder how everyone else is doing. I'm a little curious. Maybe I'll go check in on them. Okay, where is everyone? Are they in their rooms? Oh no, they're all over the place. We just get to go explore the school and talk to everyone. Alright. A rec room. We're just gonna use the map. Hey, isn't anyone gonna come from the artificial satellite and save us? Are they really just gonna leave us here to die? What are we supposed to do now? There might still be invaders out there too. Hey, hypothetically speaking, if you could redo these last 100 days, what would you do, Gaku? Would you do it all over again? Huh? Why would I fight again? Who'd ever want that? Oh, but if I did it over again, maybe we could have negotiated with Sire and got him to let us live. There's no sense in thinking about it. It's not like it's possible anyway.
My whole life's nothing but rotten luck. I want to redo my whole existence.
Fair enough. Who's next? War room.
What am I supposed to do now? Just wait for the Earth to be destroyed?
Hey, hypothetically speaking, if you could redo these 100 days, what would you do, Kako? Would you do it all over again?
Huh? If I could redo it, I would. I'd do it all over again. I'd make sure to protect Ema and everyone else. Even if our only choice was to die in the end, I'd still want to die alongside my dear brother.
But I know that's not possible. He's already dead.
Alright, next up is the Rumi.
Since the machines have all stopped functioning, I can actually die now if I want to. Maybe I should just die. I don't want to fight the rest of the invaders. Oh. I know. Let's all kill each other and all out brawl until only one of us is left.
Hey, hypothetically speaking, if you could redo these 100 days, what would you do, Darumi? Would you do it all over again?
Nah, that sounds like too much effort. I don't really want a happy ending anyway.
This ending's more fitting for someone like me. One where everything is perfectly unsatisfying.
It's a very mixed ending. Alright, to the garage.
What's going to happen to us? We managed to survive up to this point, but what do we do now? Is nobody going to come for us? Am I never going to see my family again? Do I just have to stay here until Earth is destroyed?
Hey, hypothetically speaking, if you could redo these 100 days, what would you do, Tsubasa? Would you do it all over again?
If it meant I could see my family again, I'd want to do it all over.
But if we're doomed to die, even if we win in the end, I'm done. I don't want to fight anymore.
Garage, metal shop.
Why? Why do things have to go in? Why can't I read? Why? Why do things have to end so miserably for me?
Hey, hypothetically speaking, if you could redo these 100 days, what would you do, Karara? Would you do it all over again?
Huh? What kind of juvenile question is that? But if I could, I'd turn it all around. We'd win our fights, and we'd survive without a single casualty.
In the name of the Osuzuki family, I'd forcibly wrench a happy ending out of the hands of fate.
I agree with her. I did remember how to read the map and realized I didn't need to use it this time. Are we truly gonna rot away along with Earth? Will we never see anyone from the complex again?
Hey, hypothetically speaking, if you could redo these last 100 days, what would you do, Kyoshika? Would you do it all over again?
If I could redo it, by all means, I'd do it all over again. We'd be certain to win our fights against the invaders the second time around. But even if we win, we'd still die, correct? Then maybe it's better this way.
No!
No.
'Tis better to die a warrior rather than live meaninglessly. Isn't it? I don't know anymore.
Alright. Training room.
Oh. Tomorrow is day 100. I can't believe we're gonna reach day 100 with everyone so damn miserable. Hey, hypothetically speaking, if you could redo these 100 days, what would you do, Takamaru? Would you do it all over again? Huh? What'd you say? You kidding? Of course I'd do it all over again. And this time I beat the Supreme Dickhead and Aito into a bloody pulp.
But I can't do shit. So it's all just empty words at this point.
Seems like almost everyone has regrets about what happened. I know I'd be better off dead anyway. But I really wish I could have been useful somehow. Then Leo could have been proud of me. But I wasn't able to make even that happen. Hey, hypothetically speaking, if you could redo these 100 days, what would you do, Shoma? Would you do it all over again? I wonder. Someone like me would probably only end up with the same pathetic outcome as this time. A waste of space is still a waste of space, no matter how many times he does something.
Sorry for my devastatingly boring answer. I can hardly think anymore.
Right? No, other way. I wasn't sure which. The courtyard has 2 inches of soil. I wasn't sure if it was going to put us out on the same one or not. Biolab.
In a sense, this is a happy ending because we managed to live. But on the other hand, it's a bad ending because we lost the war. What kind of an ending is this ultimately? Hey, hypothetically speaking, if you could redo these 100 days, what would you do, Yugamu? Would you do it all over again? Seriously, what an adorable question. I think I'd refrain. I doubt any good would come out of a redo.
It's more likely our time here was fated to end up this way from the start.
I guess I've talked to everyone now. I probably should head back to my room. Even after I got back to my room, I kept agonizing over the same thoughts as usual. Time went by as I ruminated, and before I knew it, night had fallen. This was supposed to be my last night at Last Defense Academy. Not that it really matters now. Day 100, the day we've been striving for, is coming tomorrow. But this ending is far cry from what any of us hoped for. I fought here in order to see the person dearest to me once again, to go back to Karawa, but my Karawa is dead. For some reason, she showed up as Nozomi Kirafuji, and she died in my arms. From the moment she died, I've been full of regret. Regret that I couldn't save her. I feel the same about Ima and Hiroko, and about not seeing Aito's betrayal coming. I regret everything, and it's not only regret that plagues me, it's also frustration. There's still so much I don't understand.
I know I'd met you before.
Huh?
Even though we talked about so many things, how did I forget?
What are you saying?
That's right. You're Taki from back then, right?
Sorry, I just had a thought. Nozomi could be like Karawa's cousin, and they did meet and like had met Takumi once, and Kara was like at, I don't know, Karawa's dad's funeral or whatever. And then Karawa said to called Takumi Taki, which is how Nozomi knew the name. That's one explanation that would make sense without any shenanigans. Why did Karawa show up here as Nozomi Kirafuji? Why did she forget who she was? What in the world happened to her? And then there's Aito's final words to me.
Right. That's what you think the truth is. You've got it all wrong, though.
Yep. Am I okay not knowing? Is it really okay for things to end like this? But if I go back to the past, I'll have to fight 100 days all over again. Will I fight again? Will we go to war again? Is that the correct path for me to take? I spent my 99th night at the academy turning the same thoughts over and over in my head. And then day 100. We finally made it to day 100. The day the undying flames were originally meant to rain down on the planet. The day we'd put a stop to world death by burning all of the invaders to ash, taking us with them.
The day that all of humanity up on that satellite has been waiting for. But now... Oh? Huh? Someone's here. As I opened the door, a panicked voice greeted me.
Takumi, something's crazy happened. Come right away.
What is it? What happened?
Just get to the war room. Everyone's already there.
After that one-sided conversation, Tsubasa ran off. What was all that about? It couldn't be the invaders, could it? Did they come for their final all-out attack? If they are here, what should we do? Fight them? Do we even have a reason to keep fighting anymore? I guess we're meeting in the war room to discuss it. I better hurry. More room. Okay. Huh? There's power. Why is this the only place with power? Did you fix it, Tsubasa?
No, it wasn't me. This morning I was walking around the school and noticed the lights had come back on in here. It's only in this room though. Everything else is still out of order.
Is that why you brought us here?
That's right. I called everyone here after I heard the news from Kako.
You scared the piss out of me. I was convinced the invaders were attacking. I took a look outside, but there are no signs of any enemies approaching. Is the final all-out attack not happening anymore?
From the invaders' perspective, there isn't much reason to attack this place anymore.
If they had any guts, they'd come after us, but this is what you expect from the minions left over after the big boss is dead. But why is there suddenly power in this room?
The undying flames were powering the rest of the school. Maybe this place had a backup power source?
So it just automatically went live? Why now?
By the way, has anyone seen Lady Kurara? I wonder what happened with her.
I'm over here. But don't look, it's embarrassing.
What happened to your mask?
My doorbell rang so suddenly. I was in a hurry to leave, then I stepped on my mask and tore it. I'm right in the middle of fixing it. Don't look, any of you. That just makes me want to stare harder. I love teasing cute girls. Stop it, Terumi. This isn't the time for that.
Then something new happened. Strange music suddenly started blasting through the speakers.
Whoa, what the? I think I know what this is. Listen, it's the music they play for graduation ceremonies and stuff. I've never been to a graduation, though. My teachers hated me, so I didn't get invited.
But why the heck is it? An announcement echoed through the school, cutting off Takamaru's question.
The most important moment of this operation will soon begin.
Huh?
Lost Defense Academy will now transition to attack mode.
Huh? Attack mode?
Oh, what's going on? What's exactly about to begin?
Wait, be quiet. Do you hear that? Huh? What are you... We strained our ears to listen for any sounds around us, sure enough.
He's right. I hear something. It's mechanical. Something is running somewhere.
Something is running.
An omnidirectional attack will launch in 600 seconds.
That is 10 minutes.
Special Defense Unit members, please evacuate to the schoolyard immediately.
Evacuate?
Repeat. An omnidirectional attack will launch in 590 seconds. Special Defense Unit members, please evacuate to the schoolyard immediately.
Evacuate? Why?
It's telling us to go out to the schoolyard. What do we do?
Obviously we gotta go. Let's go find out what the hell's going on. I guess it's better than staying here and rotting.
I didn't want any sunlight today. This is pretty depressing.
Bewildered, we all started to run to the schoolyard.
I'll be right behind you. I just have to fix my mask.
Alright, but hurry.
Can I teleport there? Is it gonna let me? Yes.
Here we are in the schoolyard. I don't see nothing different about it.
Is there something here?
The announcement said something about attack mode, but I don't. Oh, everyone look! Over there!
Tsubasa pointed to the top of the school building. We all looked up. There were several huge missile turrets jutting out of the roof.
Whoa! What are those?
Turrets, it seems. For the missiles. Is this what it meant by attack mode? Wow.
Was the plan to firebomb the entire planet using those turrets?
With the missiles filled with undying flames.
Wow. They were gonna launch the missiles from there and wipe out the invaders of Earth, huh?
They look so sinister. But nothing's gonna happen now, is it? Those things don't work anymore, right?
In theory, there's no more undying flames to fill them after all.
They can still launch.
Just then, the announcement rang out all around us again.
An omnidirectional attack will launch in 400 seconds. Leading up to the omnidirectional attack, all defenses will be rerouted to the intercept system.
The intercept system?
Special Defense Unit members, please board the escape pod in the schoolyard immediately.
Escape pod?
Repeat. An omnidirectional attack will launch in 390 seconds. Special Defense Unit members, please board the escape pod in the schoolyard immediately.
So they didn't leave us for dead.
An omnidirectional attack will launch momentarily.
Escape pod?
Please the target
Is that for getting us out of here?
the escape pod. Repeat. An omnidirectional attack will launch momentarily.
Huh.
Does that mean if we board this escape pod, we can get to the artificial satellite?
Huh? Then we were actually going to go home from the very start?
They had a way for us to get out. We weren't going to be abandoned.
Hey, what is that? What's happening?
Lady Kurara, you managed to fix your mask.
Enough about my mask, you dullard! What the hell is that thing?
An escape pod, apparently. Looks like we can use it to get to the artificial satellite.
So we don't have to stay here? Freaking sweet. We're gonna get our happy ending after all.
What's so happy about it, rag boy? If we'd known this was coming, we'd never have agreed to the enemy's proposal. What were Nozomi and Ima's sacrifices for?
She's right. That whole tragedy happened because we wanted to escape.
If we had just trusted in humanity and fought until the end like Nozomi said, maybe then the mission would have been a success, and we wouldn't have lost her. We dug our own graves. We could have had a happy ending all along, but we messed it up.
Kurara's right. We should have believed Nozomi. We made the wrong choice, and this is what we get for it. We screwed ourselves over with our own decisions.
But when you think about it, aren't the people on the satellite to blame for keeping us in the dark? If they just told us about the escape pod from the start, this never would have happened.
Yeah, you've got a point.
Maybe they had some reason they couldn't contact us, even if they wanted to.
Who
cares about any of that anymore? I don't care whose fault it is. We made the wrong call. That's why Nozomi and Ima are dead.
What a tragic end to our tale.
wish we could do it all over again. If we could go back in time and do it all over again, we wouldn't make the same mistakes again. We could do it right and get our happy ending. Whoever developed the game of life is a real scumbag for not giving us any retries.
If we could redo things, if we could go back to the past. We stood there in silence till eventually
60 seconds until the omnidirectional attack. Commencing countdown.
Hey, we've only got 60 seconds left.
not like we got any reason to rush. Nothing's gonna happen.
30 seconds remaining.
We don't know about that. I think the missiles are still gonna launch.
We stood in silence listening to the countdown ring out.
20 seconds remaining.
This countdown represented a future that we were unable to reach. The moment the world was meant to end. The moment a new world was meant to begin.
10 seconds remaining.
The long, arduous battle we'd fought in order to reach that future.
5 seconds remaining.
It was all meaningless in the end.
3, 2, 1.
Our war ended, not with a bang, but with a whimper.
Error. Error. A catastrophic error has occurred in the system. Unable to execute omnidirectional attack. Error. Error. A catastrophic error has occurred in the system. Unable to execute omnidirectional attack.
Nothing happened.
Our mission really has failed now. This is all our fault. I'm a disgrace to the Uzuzuki name.
What do we do now?
What else? Our only option is to hop in the escape pod and head to the artificial satellite.
That's right. There's nothing left here except invaders. No point in sticking around.
Guess Earth is gonna get destroyed by world death eventually.
I want to try and fly in a rocket. The last one never even left the ground. But how can we possibly face everybody on the satellite?
They're going to be mad, aren't they? Will they forgive us? We'll have to bow our heads and ask for forgiveness. Let's rub our faces on the floor until they're all scraped up. But we tried, right? We risked our lives to fight for them.
Doesn't mean a damn thing if we didn't produce results.
I absentmindedly listened to what everyone had to say. Nothing we lost would ever return. There was nothing we could do anymore. Is this really the ending we want? It's time to give my answer. It's time to choose the right path for me. I get to decide. I have to press forward and trust in my decision. And in order to make that happen, decide your destiny. I can't read those. Return to the past.
Okay. I'm going to say yes. But I kind of want to say no first. I can't save scum this. Let's say no first. Let's see what happens when we say no. It's your future. I was curious. Is this okay? Can I really let things end this way? No. It can't end like this. I don't want it to. Okay. They've done this to me. They've done this to me in other games before. That's gonna make me keep re-picking it until I pick the right thing. Alright. We're doing it. Alright, I'm glad I checked that.
I can't let things end like this. Huh.
Huh? You say something, Takumi? I can't let things end with all these regrets. I can't go into the future like this. I want a do-over.
Takumi.
Hey!
Guys, I might be able to save us. All of us here, all the people on the artificial satellite, even our friends who've died.
What? What's going on?
Hey!
Everyone, I need you to hear me out. Determined, I began to explain what had happened to me. About my body feeling the effects of absorbing cryptoglobin from the Undying Flames boy. And what I was about to attempt. I told them everything.
You mean freaking time travel?
Back to the past? I can hardly believe it. Is cryptoglobin really that powerful?
Huh?
Flying on the wings of time would be a truly epoch-defining event.
No. Who's ever heard of a killing game where they let you go back in time? Oh wait, there's actually been a ton of them.
Yeah.
There's a secret ending of Danganronpa exists.
So you're saying you're considering using that power to go back in time?
Yes, I want a do-over. I'll do whatever it takes to get back what we've lost. So I'm going to use cryptoglobin to go back in time to change our outcome.
But you're the only one who can go back, right? We really can't go with you. I want to help Ima too.
I'm sorry, that won't be possible.
So basically, you're the only one that gets to leave the present where everything's gone to shit. You're gonna abandon us failures here and do it all over again by yourself, huh?
But if Takumi goes to the past and saves us, history will change and we'll be saved too, right?
I guess it all depends on how the effects play out. The present might change the moment the past has changed, or history could branch off and this present would never change at all. Ultimately, both outcomes are just armchair theories, so we'll never really know unless Takumi tries. Doesn't that sound pretty cool to me? If the writer's any good, they can make any outcome interesting.
So there's no way knowing what will happen to us here, including whether anything will change or not. I'm still confused. Can anyone explain it to me using manga as a reference? Have you ever read the one with the blue robot cat?
Ah.
The one thing we know for sure is that Takumi's the only one who can redo the past.
That's not fair! You'll be the only one who gets to feel better.
Basically, it means you're gonna abandon us. Knowing that, are you still gonna do it? Even if you gotta discard the people you fought beside?
Shouldn't you maybe rethink this? There's no reason to subject yourself to this war all over again. Just forget about it and come to the satellite with us. We can all live a nice, quiet life up there.
Give it to us straight, Takumi. If I don't like your answer, I can't promise I'll be able to control myself.
How many times do I have to decide stuff? I thought we were going back to the past. I am so confused. I tried no, it didn't work. I tried yes, it didn't work.
I'm sorry. I have to go back, no matter what. I have to take back what this war took from me.
You're serious, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm going back in time.
So we won't be going to the artificial satellite together?
The person I cared about isn't waiting for me there anyway. I have no reason to go. I'm going to redo everything and get her back. That's why I'm going to fight again. Looks like you ain't gonna listen to anything we have to say. In that case, go for it, man. If you're that determined, just do what you gotta do. And that means this is goodbye. Sorry, Takamaru.
Takumi, you're really going to go? I wish I could join you.
I'm sorry, Kako.
Man, I don't really get you at all. You gotta be crazy to want to fight again after everything we've been through.
All I can say is, good luck.
Thank you for spending all of this time with a filth-bag pig like me. Be well, Takumi. I don't really understand what's going on, but I bid you farewell, Sir Takumi. Godspeed. May you be victorious.
This doesn't mean I forgive you. In fact, I'll hold this against you until I die. But if you're going to go do this, make sure you do it right. Don't let Nozomi die this time.
Of course.
Bye-bye, Takumi. If you find yourself in a real killing game, summon me into that timeline isekai style.
Then I guess we should get going. The remainder of humanity is waiting for us on the artificial satellite. Yeah, that's right.
Goodbye, Takumi.
Bye, everyone. Take care.
And so everyone except me stepped onto the escape pod. Nobody turned to look back at me or the school. A short while after that, after all of them had boarded,
Blast off!
I hope they can at least find happiness over there. We may have failed the mission, but they still risked their lives to save humanity. They have the right to live happy lives from here on. They should be rewarded even. I'm sure they'll be fine. Unlike me, they have people who they love waiting for them up there. And as time goes on, they'll be able to find more people to cherish. I'm sure they'll be able to live happily. It just won't be on Earth. That's all. Now then, I'd better get going. I don't actually know how I'm supposed to go back in time, though. Should I just activate my redo skill?
Nothing left to do but try.
Win condition, redo your 100 days. Probably gonna take away some of our progress, but I hope we get to keep like our grades or something.
Takumi, hello? Say something if you're still there. We just got to the artificial satellite and it's awful.
Hey, asshole! Now's not the time for time travel! We just found out the craziest shit! Are you ready for this?
Oh shit.
The past decides the future. The future decides the past.
Time to do it all over again. One more time. I will return to the past. As far back as the power of the Cryptoglobin will allow me to go. I'll redo everything from that point onward. So I can protect the one I care about the most. I'm sick of being full of regret. I'm going to choose my own future. And I'll fight all over again to make it happen. I'll fight the past with the future in my hands. I get to decide what the future will be now. I'll use my power to choose the ending I want. The past and the future. It all starts now. Until the moment I die, I'll fight to live. This time, I have to press forward and trust in my decision.
Okay. It all starts now. Redo everything so you can protect the ones you care about the most. I got my first ending! I think that's always the first ending you get. Oh, there's things crossed out. That is exciting. So there's characters or something that we don't know. Maybe that's the invaders' voices that we can't hear yet. Interesting. Yeah, so this one I know, this part was written by Kodaka. God, there's so much stuff crossed out that because otherwise I'm assuming it would be spoilery. That's so exciting. Huh. Okay. 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 Sorry, my brain, that's a lot to process. While these are going through, I don't really have too many theories yet, but God, this is so exciting. I'd heard rumors. I'd heard people be like, oh yeah, this game takes like 30 hours and then you finish the tutorial. And I think this is what they meant, is that it's not until you finish the first set of 100 days, which took, I don't know how many hours. I think it's episode 45 or so, maybe 46. I don't know if I'm going to cut it, split this or not. But with all of that, we just now unlocked the fact that there's multiple branching timelines. This game is so in-depth. There's so much happening. I am so excited to get to continue playing this. We're getting most of the way through this. The cutscenes I'm trying to remember. God, there's the festival. That was only like a couple weeks ago. And then we had the tunneling stuff. And we got Ima back. But then surgery and stuff, we then... Okay, yeah. There's the Supreme Commander from the final fight. Okay. There's Karua's death, or Nozomi's death. God, this is so good so far. I'm so excited. I keep saying that, like, oh my god. So Aito is the traitor, which, again, not surprising. I wonder if he's going to be a traitor in every timeline. I wonder if there's probably going to be timelines where he isn't. Where we can redeem him or convince him otherwise. Probably, I hope. Or maybe he's just going to get killed a lot. I don't know. But this should be the end of the credits. Unless there might be a bonus scene. They sometimes put a bonus scene right here. Black screen. 100 line, Last Defense Academy. To be continued. Alright. And now we get to save. Alright. Thank you everybody for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this as much as I am, and I hope you're all excited to get to see additional run-throughs of this in the future. If you enjoyed this, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I will see everybody next time for the beginning of our second timeline. So let's go. I'll see everybody next time. Bye.